Hi everybody, welcome to another Chats with Chaudhry. I hope you're all safe and well. Today I'm delighted to join by my good friend Nigel Skinner, who's Head of Marketing for Andrew Alliance, which is a waters company. And today we're going to be previewing Andrew Alliance's presence as part of the waters booth at SLAS Virtual, which starts next Monday and runs from the 25th to the 27th. So Nigel, lovely to see you. How are you, my friend?
I'm great, Rizwan. Always more the pleasure for talking to you, I have to say.
You're always too kind, Nigel, too kind. So in fact, the last time you and I actually met in person was this time last year at the Andrew Alliance booth at SLS in San Diego, where one, you'd just been recently acquired by Waters, and two, you had a huge booth there where you had lots of applications being demonstrated, and I did a big booth tour and put it up on LinkedIn. So a lot has changed since then, obviously, what with COVID and obviously the integration with Waters. So perhaps you can give people a quick recap, if you like, of the year that was 2020 for you from a business perspective and how things have developed.
Absolutely. So of course, going back to SLAS makes me think that, that was just after we'd been acquired by Waters. And it's been wonderful to join the Waters family. They're a truly fantastic group of colleagues for us. And this has enabled us to really expand, taking our vision of the connected lab and our automation solutions to market, of course, particularly to Waters LCMS customers. And the benefits that automation brings to workflows, during the course of 2020, with a particular focus on biopharma, with the rollout of applications for GlycoWorks, for end-glycan analysis and amino acid analysis. And looking to this year, of course, continuing to roll out more important applications for the biopharmaceutical sector. So that's been great. Of course, no conversation about 2020 can go without speaking to COVID as well. And that continues to be extremely challenging. And of course, it's great to see the vaccine being rolled out in the way it is doing, saving lives. But it was interesting that a revelation, if you like, about some of the benefits of our products in supporting vital work being carried out for developing diagnostics and life-saving vaccines has been the ease with which it can be set up remotely, the ease perhaps also with which it can be demonstrated remotely by our sales force has definitely been a positive attribute. But the fact that when we went into lockdown, different parts of the world went into lockdown at different phases. But if we go back to last March, for example, one of our customers had most of their workforce working from home. And if you're developing vital diagnostics, how do you do that whilst needing to scale up through automation? So the fact that Cloud Native One Lab enables protocols to be set up quickly and easily without any programming knowledge, no automation experience, you can get help via intercom very easily, and you can run your experiment, monitor it using Zoom, and then having maybe a skeleton staff, changing the workspace in the lab. All of this has really helped maintain, indeed improve productivity during very challenging times. So it was good to see that, and it's good to see that it's been important in contributing to an increasing number of customers using these products for COVID-19 research.
Right. And I understand that you have published yourself a paper looking at COVID-19 and how your solutions have helped.
Yes, absolutely. It was a peer-reviewed paper through SLAS Technology, and that went live actually in November last year. We'll be more than happy to share the free access online for that, as well as the PDF file as well.
Fantastic. Well, the link to that will be above this video as well. So looking ahead now to 2021, and obviously SLS in a bit more detail, what can people expect from Andrew Alliance in the coming year?
So, this is the year, you'll laugh actually when you hear me say this, because you'll say, oh, Nigel, I thought you said this to me last year. In fact, I thought you said it to me the year before. I'm going to say it's the year of the connected lab. So rightfully, you might say, why 2021? Well, actually, this has been about the connected lab since we launched One Lab 2 years ago. But, when we think connected lab, we could think of a few things. We could think about having a cloud native software that facilitates the ease with which experiments can be run, recorded, and the methods transferred without error within an organization or between organizations. it could speak to the ease with which it can be supported remotely, with which protocols can be accessed through the OneLab online library, for example. And additionally, but importantly, you can also think of it as meaning smart. And that's really what I'm talking about with regards to 2021. This is a year when it really demonstrates just how smart a capability it is. Now, you could say smart, universal protocol. I can run my protocol and it can run on an Andrew Plus. If I replace Andrew Plus with a Pipette Plus, it'll run on that too. And that's smart, that's nice, right? It gives you some nice adaptability depending on your workflow, the ability and ease with which you can switch in and out different connected devices, which by the way has been very useful for COVID-19 research as well.
Right.
But what I mean by smart as far as this year is concerned is the fact if we look at the kit that you've got in your typical life science lab, and you think about our automation, you think about liquid handling. But let's say you think about other operations that you might do, like for example, weighing an enzyme, glucose oxidase on a precision weighing machine. Here you start to get very concerned about the time between different manipulations, different precision liquid handling, weighing operations. You also think about the relative accuracy with which these different methods are done. And the fact that with a brain, OneLab, if you like, you have the opportunity to inform one with the other. So important from an accuracy standpoint, but also that you're recording every step of the operation, because time is also a very important factor here. And you have the opportunity to really rigidly, follow and replicate the same workflow to a high level of precision, but also with improved productivity as well. And this is why I get very excited when I think about this is really the big piece of the connected lab vision. And that's going to be the big story this year. And I can't say that without also, putting out that the other exciting things coming online that tie into that are an increasing number of connected capabilities too, that are particularly valuable, if you like, for LCMS users.
Right.
Now, I mentioned the connected lab, but we also have some capabilities that we'll be sharing next week in the SLAS booth as well, and those will be a reflection, if you like, of some of the basic steps that go on in the lab, be it a serial dilution, a concentration normalization, plate reformatting, standard curve creation. And the nice thing about our automation is it makes it very easy to do those sort of things, whether you're in an LCMS lab, a genomics lab, running ELISAs, one of a wide range of applications.
Right. So you've touched on SLAS and what people can see. So let's look at a bit more detail. So if people are visiting the Waters booth and obviously looking at what Andrew Alliance is doing, what can they expect to see then from you guys on the booth?
Absolutely. So Joe Sullivan, John Batista, and Tom Ellers, all sales reps for Andrew Alliance, will be there. Looking forward to engaging with visitors to the booth, and happy to share and demonstrate using the video chat. Setting up a workflow in OneLab, running an Andrew Plus or Pipette Plus, as well as talking about some of the new applications that we've got. For example, we've got several new app notes with our partners, Associates of Cape Cod. One relates to endotoxin testing and the automation of pyrochrome, and the other automation of Fungitel, which of course is relevant for LAL testing and more clinical, if you like, clinical diagnostic applications. So we'll be speaking to that. The way that the booth is organized with our colleagues in Waters is along the lines of different lab workflows. So the biopharma lab, if you like, GlycoWorks, amino acid analysis, sample prep, Otto for solid phase extraction. So there's a very nice, exciting story there with a recently launched product, which I strongly encourage people to talk to us about. Also, what we call general liquid handling. So if you like the nuts and bolts that everybody does, the serial dilutions, the concentration normalizations, plate reformatting, and so on. And we've got some nice new application materials around that too. And genomics, of course, another very important area for us. And I have to highlight the fact that with our colleagues at Macker and Nagel, Andreas von Boll is doing a webinar actually on Monday the 25th, 7:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern time, And that's about the automation of Macquarie's nuclear bond extramidi prep, DNA plasmid prep kit, which essentially enables users to scale up their plasmid prep purification without compromising the integrity of the plasmid DNA. It's a really nice story that I strongly encourage people to check that out. Final word is we'll also be promoting a monthly webinar series, automation webinar series, that will be run through Waters during the course of 21 with some really excellent speakers lined up. So you'll find out more about that next week.
Fantastic. So there you have it. So Nigel, thank you for giving that overview, both of the year looking ahead and obviously more importantly about SLAS next week. So if you are attending SLAS next week, make sure you check out the Waters booth, have a chat with the team from Andrew Alliance who'll be on the booth as well. And I would strongly recommend using the video chat. You know, a lot of people when they go to these virtual events go into the booths and are not sure what to do or how they can engage with people. But the video chat does make a difference. It is not the same as being at a live event, but at least it's a very good substitute that you can see someone face to face. And as Nigel mentioned, the team are great at demoing their products remotely as well, so you can actually see the product in action and ask them questions. So I'd strongly recommend using the video chat if you can do that. So all that definitely says, Nigel, thank you very much. I know you've got loads of work left to do to prepare for the event, so I will leave you to it. But I wish you a lot of success next week at SLAS, and say to you and to everybody watching, have a wonderful, successful, happy 2021.
You too. Excellent. Thank you, Rizwan.
Yeah, thank you for watching. As always, until next time, stay well and stay safe. Bye-bye.